Hi there, everyone. Thanks for joining me. My name is Alana Kennedy. I'm a Regional Vice President and Independent Consultant with Arbonne International. Tonight, I'm just going to be running through a little bit of information about the business of Arbonne, and I'll give you a little bit about me and how I came to be involved in the business. Before we get started, I'll just bring up my little presentation here so that you can see a little bit more about the business other than listening to me share. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here we go. So a little bit about how I came to be involved with Arbonne. I've been in the business now for 5 years, and it's been the most remarkable gift for myself and my family. Prior to having my partner Chris and my now nearly 2-year-old daughter Abigail, I was a single mum. And as much as I loved what I did in the wine business, I kind of thought I'd be in the wine business forever, not kind of having any really big plans or setting anything in stone to, catch me if I fell, so to speak. So I was kind of living on the edge a little, no savings, great little car that the company provided. Keely and I had the life, really. Beautiful wine dinners, meeting winemakers, drinking some of the best drops from all around the world. I thought I had it made. I did fall ill, though, with Ross River fever and Barmer forest virus, and I've ended up with chronic fatigue syndrome. And I don't know if you know much about that, but it just it means that you can't overexert yourself, really. So in working for other people, I needed to sometimes take a nap. And unfortunately, in the employment world, that's not really an option. So I had to leave the wine business, and I met this American lady, and she and my friend Sherry were quite excited to show me this Arbonne business. I was a beautiful lover of the product. I mean, I was very loyal to the brand. I really loved the products. I loved how they were made. I loved the green commitment. I was really big on the fact that you could use any kind of product and everyone would be wowed by the results, and even just talking to my friends about it, I was really confident about saying, this brand is a great brand, you should try it. I'll just ask that if you're not on mute, if you could just pop yourself on mute, just so there's no background noise. Thank you. Like I said, I really loved the product, and I was a big believer in the product itself, but I really wasn't very interested in the business. And to be quite honest, I suffered from a bit of an allergy to network marketing because of a, very large ego at the time. I really thought that network marketing was for those kind of people, and really didn't know much about the business. It was just, from the outside looking in, seeing these people, doing these workshops and parties and things. I didn't want to be one of those. So I did suffer from this allergy, and I told both my friends Sherry and Lynn, not keen on the business, just really love the product, happy to refer my friends to my friend Sherry. But after a little while, I started to see more and more of my friends going to Sherry, which is my friend, to purchase their products. And I also started to see my friend Sherry, succeed. Also the lady, Lynn, the American lady that I'd met, I did see her succeed as well. And from network marketing exposure that I'd had in the past, I really didn't see anyone making life-changing kind of money. But this American lady that I'd met, was able to help support her daughters through college, university, and she was living in, a nice home that was hers. She also had an investment property. So I was seeing how the money was utilized, and it created somewhat of a life that I didn't have. And I'm very driven, so I really wanted to be able to be good at something and call it my own and drive success, and not have it be someone else's business. So I was watching them quite closely in their businesses, even though I was just a product user. So after a little while of being sick, I had said to this American lady, look, I don't really have much else. I'd like for you to show me this business model. And she showed me this somewhat of a recipe or a plan for success. And I followed it. And I've been greatly successful, not just with a car and a wage, but really successful in what I've been able to achieve, which is build an organization based on amazing people. And when I say amazing, I mean really positive, really professional, supportive like you've never seen, people that have turned into casual acquaintances all the way through to friends, people that I now consider family. And I don't say that lightly. And there was no other corporate job that was really able to give me that. So when I started to involve myself in a business, that was something that really stood out to me and wowed me, that I could, learn and make mistakes and never be judged for that, earn money while I was going, continue to learn, and always be supported. These people locked arms with me, and really I was meant to be their competition, but that's not really how it works in the Arbonne world. They did everything and anything to make sure that I succeeded, and it was people even directly in my business that I was meant to be supporting. They are actually supporting me to be a better person, a better professional. It's quite remarkable. So here I am 5 years later, have a beautiful organization made up of, people that that really want success and want something different in their lives. And Arbonne's been able to be a vehicle for that, for them in whatever they determine to be success. So I've been very, very honoured to be a part of this business for 5 years, and I'm a lifer. So I'll be with this organisation for the rest of my days. It's also given me the ability as a professional to also have another business, and I'm learning the most amazing business skills in this organisation that I've seen an opportunity to create another stream of income. So it's positioned me well in the market. A little bit about the company itself. It is a Swiss formulated product, so we're very, very proud of our Swiss heritage. And that's something that we don't often talk about as much as I think we should, is that, you're getting proprietary formulations, cutting edge technology, results driven product. And because we're in this direct sales or network marketing model that's different to that of a retail business model, you get it at a fraction of the cost. And what I mean by that is if this product sat on a shelf, you'd pay 5 times more for it at least. So the cutting edge research and development is really something that we're, with the Swiss heritage, that we really are proud of. As you can see here, from 1975, our founder, Peter Moore, kind of put this theory or this concept into place, but he actually didn't formulate the products. And you can see there the little product icon till 1980. So he didn't take this movement or this mission to create pure, safe and beneficial products lightly. He was a cosmetic proprietary formulator, and he was working for big names like La Mer, La Prairie, formulating all of these beautiful products around the world. It took him 5 years to get this right. And every day I get jazzed about that, because he created a vision and a mission, and we walk in that today. So I'm very proud to be a part of that. Over 38 years now, we've projected our businesses into other countries. They are Canada, the UK, the US was where we started, Australia, Poland, about to go into Taiwan. New Zealand is our latest, and we've now got new regional vice presidents in other areas of management in New Zealand. And not being there not being there for very long, only a short time, is just a great indication of how successful people can be in this kind of business. And also now, out of GTC, our global training conference in Vegas, the announcement is that we're about to launch into Germany. So we are only in 8 countries. We are projected to grow in the next 10 years into 10 more countries. So the growth is just phenomenal, alongside the fact that we have amazing research and development and results-driven products. The fact that we're a vegan organization, puts us a league ahead of the rest, and that's something that I'm really, really passionate about. Our products have such an advantage in the market, not just because of what we have in them, and like I said, we are a vegan organisation, but what we're formulated without. And if you know anything about these ingredients or these chemicals, you know, mineral oils, just to name one out of a few, is a byproduct of crude oil, like of petrol. So when crude oil comes in, it's broken down to make petrol, and mineral oil is a byproduct. Now, as you can see on the market, we're moving out of the petrol world more into sustainable living, which is our cars are now running off electricity. So mineral oil you'll see hopefully eradicated from the beauty world, but we don't want to continue buying products with mineral oil in them, because that will continue to promote that business in the marketplace. And we want to stop that because it's so harmful to our earth. It's so harmful, you know, the detriment is unspeakable. So we really don't want to continue to encourage that kind of, you know, damage to our environment. That's just one chemical to name a few. So when you come into this business, you can come as you are. And when I say that, I mean that. All of the coaching and training is provided, but these guys right here are our scientific advisory board, and these people are responsible for formulating or helping to give us the education that we need and help formulate our products. They have done the university degrees. They have spent the hundreds and tens of thousands of dollars to get the knowledge required to help build our brand, and most importantly, help build our products. You just come as you are, and if these products have an impact on you like they did me, then you'll be as passionate as I am in talking about these products. People can then try them. They will too be wowed by them, and that's how the business is built. So it's not up to you to be, you know, the nutritionist or the pediatrician and so on and so forth. So we have everything really from nursery to nursing home, and that's what makes being a vegan company in the marketplace such an appealing thing for me. More and more you will hear about this, you know, this need for vegan products. And vegan certification is very, very hard to attain. It's almost unheard of in our marketplace. A lot of people will talk about vegan friendly, you know, or just vegan products. It's vegan certification that puts us ahead of the rest. So a couple of things that I really, really, really love. One of them is our nutrition. This is now the core of my business, because literally when they first released it, I thought, oh, a protein shake. However, when I tried the program, it's a 30-day program, I was wowed. I was absolutely wowed by how I felt. Having chronic fatigue, I don't know if any of you know exactly how debilitating that is, but because I can't just go and work out 5 times a week, I really rely heavily on nutrition to maintain health. So when I tried this program, I lost 9 centimeters and near 5 kilos in 30 days. I can't tell you how amazing that is for me. So this is how I've driven my business in the last, say, 6 months. Before that, it was the skincare and the cosmetics, because I fell in love with that initially. Having tried these products, every time they release something, it blows my mind to think these continue to get better and better and evolve with that of the marketplace demand. So I have a lot of confidence being in a network marketing model, going into my community, talking about what I love, because I can hand over a sample and know that that person will have an experience and something will change for them. It's not got anything to do with me. It's what the products are capable of doing. So that provides me a lot of confidence having a business around these products. But like I mentioned before, the anti-aging line was the core of my business for 4.5 years. And coming out of the Global Training Conference, which is a huge conference where 18,000 people congregate from the Arbonne world all over the globe, they head to Vegas this time of the year. Arbonne have again continued to up the game, and they've completely reformulated this entire range. So more peptides and a larger focus on, the minerals going in here and a heightened capability of those minerals. So, things like our cleansers and toners were amazing as they were, but apparently that's not good enough for Arbonne. They have to go and take it a whole nother level more. And what they've done is they've done trials with people that have been using this RE9 product for over 20 years. They've given it to them for 30 days, and the results are, I know what the RE9 can do, but the results are amazing. So again, I didn't go to Vegas this year because I'm busy doing little online workshops in my business. However, my team are bringing these products back with them, and I'm about to order them. And again, get all of the RE9 people that I have in my network to try them. Again, it provides me so much confidence as a business owner that it's adding value to the experience of my clients. And honestly, I do nothing but talk about the products. In the business world, I don't know if you know much about how businesses run if you had a retail business, but I'd have to go and be remaking these products myself, designing packaging, getting packaging printed and, marketed, and doing all the marketing flyers and, the presentation aids and all of that. I don't have time for that. I have 2 children. My partner is a fine fly out man. I don't have time for that. They've done it all for me. So now these products will arrive here, and all my job is to do is talk about them, which is fabulous. And like I mentioned, the results is what my clients will experience, and then they can formulate an opinion for themselves as to whether this is for them or not. Also, out of the Global Training Conference, Arbonne released an app, which is just amazing because I'm not IT literate at all, but it's a Shop Arbonne app, and I'll show it to you. So it's just down here, and literally how amazing the technology is that you can just click on this app, and already you can just put your email and log in. The preferred clients, your clients can shop directly from your website from an app. It just blows my mind. Again, more technology in this device, which is an ultrasound device. So combined with heat and ultrasound waves, not only do the products deliver on a promise, this is like a freight train for those products to catapult the results or maximize the effectiveness of the anti-aging range and other ranges in our business. Mostly though, or primarily, that anti-aging range. So you're talking about damage that people have incurred over 20 and 30 years. We can't undo everything, but this device will help clients see results much, much quicker, instead of having to go and have costly procedures and pay $150 each and every time. They can get spa and salon results here at home. Just amazing. This was the program that I talked about, the 30 Days to Healthy Living and Beyond program. It's not a diet. I can't do the diet thing. It's just a way of life. And it's eliminating some things and introducing others. And what I found was the support, me being here on my own, trying to try something, I never felt alone. And so many people posted beautiful recipes and tips and tricks on the Facebook page that I was connected to, that I felt like they were all in my home helping me cook. And that was so amazing because it was something new, but I didn't feel alone. And that for me was just awesome, to feel like I was supported by 150 other people. When I was struggling with a bit of motivation, I'd just go to the Facebook page, and that just kept me upbeat and really involved in the program. So that by the 30 days, I was able to achieve more than what I expected to achieve. So a little bit about our business model and how exactly that it works. When I first, I'll let you know a little secret. When I first came to this business, I thought the business model looked like this. Shame on me. I thought that this American lady that wasn't acting so weird, which is kind of interesting, but this successful American lady and my friend Sherry, because I was in a sales role already with wine, they thought, oh yeah, she's going to make us a lot of money. Shame on me. Knowledge is power, right? This is actually what the business model looks like. And how it works is that when I talk about the product to people that I meet, they get to have an experience with it. I give them a sample or a full-size sample of the product. They take it away and have a try. But if they love it, the product is delivered straight from our manufacturer, or the manufacturing warehouse that we have, straight to the client's door. By a courier, so don't worry about the postman, straight to their door. And what it cuts out, and this is where the business model is so amazing, is all of the 20% markup that you see in every little arrow on the top there in traditional retail. So the manufacturer, the wholesaler, the warehouse, everything has a 20% markup attached. So something that's manufactured for $20 certainly isn't worth $20 by the time it gets to the consumer. That's where Arbonne get to give you a European standard of product that is driven by results. And instead of paying $400 for an eye cream, you'll only pay $70 for an eye cream retail. That's not to mention the 20 to 80% off that Arbonne offer. It's just ridiculous. It's amazing. This is the business model, not this. And that's what I had to kind of learn. But that didn't come until I experienced the business and was actually a consultant. So this business is amazing for any age group. And here's how it works. For me, I'm what they call a millennial. So the lady with the hula hoop kind of best describes me. I'm fun-loving. I'm a little bit crazy. That picture kind of shows me. Free-spirited. Yes, I have children and a family, but don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me how many hours to work, especially with an illness. I don't want to know about it. I want to be able to run my own marathon at my own pace, do my own thing, and still travel, still party. You know, we love a glass of champagne at every meeting. That's me. So being able to kind of mold this business in and around that, I still have a beautiful social life with my children and my partner around my business. And my business really is the vehicle to be able to earn money while I'm meeting people, which is so cool. For people that are in the Generation X, these are very family orientated, people that are really focused on, you know, that recycling mentality, that typically one of the family members, one of the parents, are still at work while the other is home with small children. This is just a generalization. So unfortunately, this family revolves around this job. Whereas with Arbonne, this person can be home and be really adding to that family's wage. And that's a lot of power put back in a family, where you start to get that adult interaction and you start to get purpose back in your life. And for some people, that really means so much more than just money. But it does add to financial ease with now another wage coming in, and that's kind of worked around the family. With the baby boomers, they're often asset rich and cash poor. And what this means is they've worked 40 hours a week for 40 years. They've received a gold watch. Now they just want to take a load off and travel. Unfortunately for them, there's no cash flow. All of their money or their wealth is tied up in assets. They still need a little bit of that cash flow to be able to travel or spend time with grandchildren or whatever their lifestyle kind of dictates at that time. What's great for them is if you have one of these or a laptop or both, mostly this now with the app, which is so awesome, you can run a business. And you can travel and meet new people, show them the app, give them a sample of the product, and still be anywhere in Australia, Poland, Taiwan, Germany, New Zealand, the UK, US, the list goes on. While you travel, you can write your travel off as a business expense. Tell me another business that gets to do that while you live. Yes, mind-blowing. And then you've got this digital generation. Wow, wow, wow. They are so super smart. So super smart. At 18 and 19, they're learning how to build a business from an app. So they can share the love of a product with 5,000 people in 5 seconds. Their reach is extraordinary, and everyone wants what's hot and new right now. So they run off an instantaneous world. And if I've got it and I love it, other people will want it too. So these guys are so super smart to be building this so early in life. Like I said, in the next 10 years or 5 years, we could go into 10 more countries. Imagine what that means for an 18-year-old. Unbelievable. Opportunities, opportunities, opportunities to create wealth for you and your family beyond imaginable, really. So this business works because we're consumable. So when you run out of a favorite lipstick, not only are you getting a cotton tip and scraping the inside of the container, but while you're doing that and applying it, you can be ordering online or ordering from your app, and it's delivered to your home so that you don't run out. Because like me, I'm busy. I know you're busy too. I don't have time to run out of a shampoo and conditioner to just be running down the store and grabbing it and driving back, putting all the kids in the car and so on. It's so convenient to be able to shop from my own app, have it delivered to home, and I'm paid for that. I get paid on my own purchases. So shopping from my own store, I get some money back. Never did I think I'd get paid to use my own shampoo and conditioner. Amazing. And really, because there's such a demand for this vegan certification movement, along with the $3 trillion health and wellness injury, we are backing on that. So we are leveraging off this huge trend in the market. People are not going to wake up tomorrow and say, you know what, I really don't care about how I look or feel. They are always going to more and more and more than ever before. So really, if you can leverage your time using a phone or a laptop and live how you want to live and work your business around that through the internet, anyone, I'm just an ordinary person. You and me are both ordinary people, but you can choose to do extraordinary things. However, they do take you to stop buying skincare products from a retail existence and start trying something different. Not only it's vegan and all of the other benefits that I've told you about, but you're shopping essentially from your own store, which is so cool. Once you do that, if you fall in love with it, you share what you love. We share shoes, we share restaurants. We're already doing network marketing businesses, kind of. No one is paying you for sharing your love of shoes or sharing your love of your restaurant or sharing your love of a, new rug that you just bought or new furniture that you just bought. No one's getting you a kickback for that word of mouth reference. Arbonne does. And that's what was cool for me. I was sending clients to Sherry going, oh, she loves this. Can you get it for her? Thinking, what on earth am I doing? They're shopping from Sherry. They could be shopping from me. So I started to do that, and that's where the business came in, and that's where you can start to earn different types of income. There's 4 different ways you can start. There's commissions. So people purchasing from your website or your app, you'll earn commissions. Now, if you can show other people how to run a business using an app and a website, and they want to grab the wheel and spin it just like you have instead of creating a new one, you'll earn overrides. How cool is that? Show people exactly what you're doing and you'll be paid for it. Now, based on certain levels in the business, there's only 4. One of them is regional vice president. As soon as you go to this level, which is the 3rd level in the business, I want to give you $1,100 to go towards your very own Mercedes. Now, if it wasn't 8 o'clock at night, I'd show you a sneak peek of mine sitting out in the driveway. This is because I spoke to people that I really truly believed they already loved this product, but they were just like me. They wanted something different for their families, and we built a business. And we get that $1,100 a month to pay off that car. It's also a tax write-off. Smart, smart, smart business. And at every level of the business, you're eligible for cash bonuses. So it all starts with you. Make a decision. If you haven't tried this product, try it. You'll love it. If you love it as much as I do, you'll start to tell other people about it. And what happens when you tell other people? They tell people that you don't even know. And what happens then is you're creating these retail networks. All different kinds of people that are just like you, fall in love with the product and love to share it. Like I mentioned, there are only 4 levels in the business. Everyone starts off the same products, same coaching, same business. It's just that other people want success a lot sooner than others. And if you talk to more people in a much sooner time frame, you'll gain success quicker. So you'll see the average incomes here, and they are, I think, generous incomes for the amount of work that you actually do. So as you can see, the first level, you can get there on your own, 5 to 7 months. So is what you're doing right now going to, in 5 to 7 months, getting you $300 extra? If it is, great. If it's not, maybe try something different. Same with area manager. In the next 12 months, is what you're doing going to give you a second stream of income at $1,600 extra a month? Regional vice president, $7,000 a month. Now, I'll tell you, when I got to this level, you know, my team, we knew that we were capable of this because we all were so passionate about the products and we loved sharing it. We created kind of history up here in North Queensland. So we were able to show people what's possible with this business, which was so cool. And not only did that change my family and how that looked and how I was able to provide, it sure has helped a lot of other people. And a national vice president, the top of the business. We have our very own in this team, and her name is Lynn Matten. And this is kind of gangster money. So not only are you changing your family's life, but you are changing the lives of many, many, many other people. Sorry, excuse me, my little dog is protecting us. So where do you see yourself? Try the products. You might like to be a client or a preferred client. So Arbonne rewards you with 20% off all year. Again, you can shop from your very own app, from your phone. It's linked to your consultant, and the consultant is there to help you with anything at all. Or you know what? If you're looking at this business going, you know what? I don't have a second stream of income that's going to give me $300 or $1,600 or $7,000 or $19,000 extra a month in the next couple of years. I'm going to try this. And for the next 30 days, I'm going to tell as many people, if I love these products so much, which I can guarantee you will, I'm going to tell as many people as I can and just see what happens. Really, it's the least risk and the greatest reward that you'll ever give yourself. It's a hand on heart gift that whoever has asked you to take a look at this business is giving you. So what would you get from this business? Well, you get results from your own personal experiences, but the fact that you'll be positioned better in the marketplace because you get great business skills. Support from me, from in our nation, 700 other people. 24/7 client customer service support. We have our own customer service team ready to help you and your clients. Corporate, social media support, training, online, webinars just like this. Most importantly, personal development. If you keep doing what you're doing now, you will stay the same person. If you take a risk and do something different, from that one risk, you'll be different. Building a business changes the person that you are. You become greater for the community, greater for yourself, greater for your family. The personal development is out of this world. A lot of people starting businesses, though, come up with a couple of these. I don't have enough time, enough money, don't know enough people, what people think, what am I getting into? I've been there. I have been there. Let me tell you something. These questions come up for a reason, because they're a challenge. They challenge you to say, do I want to be better or have something better in my life, have another stream of income so that my family can go on a holiday or my life can actually look different? Or these questions will hold you back and they'll keep you to where you are now. And in a couple of years' time, when we're in 10 more countries, your life will look exactly the same. And that boat will have come in, you'll have watched it go by, and you'll be waving at it, thinking, I wish that I'd taken a risk and just got 20 seconds of courage and put myself out there to try something different, because I'm actually doing the same thing now. And that's quite scary when you think about it. So I want to ask you, for one moment, consider in the next couple of years what your life does, what you do want your life to look like. Because it's only you that has the ability to change that, really. And it's opportunities like this that give us the ability to take all those high school dreams, hopes, and aspirations off the shelf, dust them off, and have another look at them. Because really, you only get one crack at it. And it may as well be a good one. And I sure as heck am glad every day that I got over myself and my stupid ego enough to continue to be my ordinary self, but do something courageous in order to be extraordinary. And what I mean by that is I'm able to now change the lives of people I really care about, help build confidence, help coach them and do something different incrementally in and around their lives. Their lives don't look the same. Some of my dearest friends are in Vegas right now, in a stadium of 18,000 people, learning about the latest trends in the market. They would have never done that had this business taken them there. So I ask you, what did your high school hopes and dreams look like? What did you want for yourself, really? Before school got in the way, or, maybe you didn't finish school and kids came along. And now it's all about making lunches and getting the kids bathed and fed and in bed on time. Yes, you want things for them, but what is it that you want for you? That's the greatest question, because when you're better for yourself, you're better for your family. So I'd encourage you to go back to the person that invited you to take a look at this link and say to them, okay, these are the questions I have about this business. Let's get on a bit of a journey and discover whether it's a fit for me, whether I could actually do this business, whether I have what it takes. With what I have and who I am, could I obtain success? This is what I want, and this is how hard I'm willing to work for it. Because let me tell you something. Never in a day will I get up without purpose. I wake up every day with purpose. And that's an extraordinary, extraordinary feeling, knowing that I have an impact on the community every single day through myself and my team. So great. So thank you so much for investing time to have a little look, have a little sneak peek at this business. I hope to see you around in the Arbonne world, because I'd love for you to be able to share your experience, your Arbonne story, your how did I get involved in this story with me. I love to hear about people coming on board and how it's really been able to shape and change their family's existence. So I hope to meet you. I hope this has helped you, this information, make it maybe a more well-informed decision as to whether this business is or isn't a fit for you or not. I'm not here to convince you, only hope to inspire you. So thank you again for joining me. I really appreciate your time, and I hope to again see you around really soon. Thanks again, and good night.